from he's from the Fast and Furious movies, and I think he was in one of the Transformers movies. This guy called
Vin
Tyrese.
Diesel? Oh.
No, that's not Vin Diesel.
He said Transformers.
Yeah, Tyrese. He got arrested the other day
for child support.
Yeah,
is this close? Is it just me?
Well, child support, and I think he got held in contempt of court because he wasn't really cooperative with the judge. But
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
you should always cooperate with judges.
Well, I mean, contempt of court is a real thing. I didn't know that was a real thing.
You didn't? You've never watched any law show at all?
Yeah, but I mean, I thought that was kind of theater.
It's a law show, man. They usually try to do it at least a little bit accurately.
Well, you never know where the lines get muddy, because also too with the objection overruled. I mean, is it really that dramatic?
Not usually that dramatic, no. But they do say objection and overruled.
Yeah.
So, well, anyways, we're back. Yeah. We got Legos. You're gonna take over where I left off.
Okay, is that where you left off?
Yeah,
is this where I am?
Yeah, you're gonna. I heard you guys just set up over there.
Awesome. All right.
We got, by my estimates, we should just be done.
Do what?
In 3 episodes.
Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What do you mean?
Don't put. You can't. This is art, man. You can't put a.
Okay. You're right. You can't. Art.
Unnecessary.
Following instructions. This just in. Following instructions to a T is considered art.
Well, okay. So, do you feel like some architecture is art, like buildings and stuff that are built that look cool and. I'm not saying it's our art. I'm not saying we're creating it. We're just.
Yeah, but the art's already been created.
Yeah, but it's still art. It's still, it's a process, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Well, for those people who don't think it's art.
Okay.
2 or 3 more episodes.
Well, comment down below. Are Legos? Do you consider Legos art?
The hell? I got an angry lady.
I try to. I don't know. I guess I just. Put my hippy dippy beliefs on everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Big hippy dippy.
I was curious about that. The Tyrese guy though, cause the child support that he was ordered to pay was $10,000 a month, and I kind of I was just along this theory.
Okay. Wait. Hold on a second here. How many kids does he have?
That's the thing. I think that's just for one kid.
There's no way.
I know you'll
Bro,
have to
if he
fact
just
check.
showed up to work, or no, if he just showed up to court with any lawyer, I'm sure he could have gotten that down to $2,000. There's no way. How do you spell Tyrese? Child support?
Tyreese.
That was close.
Yeah.
Tyrese, child support. Judgment.
But yeah, man, that's why I'm
Has he been convicted yet? I don't know if he's been convicted. The only thing I'm seeing is that he had to pay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there it is. $10,000 a month.
Right?
In child support back in 2022. What child needs $10,000, man?
Well, see, and my thing, granted, because, I think the whole argument with that is, if you have a kid, that kid is entitled to live the lifestyle that you're living. And
no.
Well, I think that's where that comes from. So my thing
There's no way.
So my thing is, why not, if it gets to be a price that's that astronomical, why not just let the kid go live with the famous person?
Well, probably because he's abusive or something, right? Or he wouldn't take care of the kid.
In most instances, in cases of child support, and of course this is coming from someone that does not have a child or an ex-wife, but I think in a lot of instances, unless the mother is proven to be unfit, the kid just usually ends up with the mom, But my thing is, if it's going to be that expensive, and if it's about having the kid live the lifestyle of the parent that's actually rich, wouldn't it be fair to just have the kid live with the rich person? I
don't know.
If it's about them having that kind of lifestyle, if that's what it's about.
I mean, I would hope that that's not what it's about.
Well, why else would you have to pay $10,000 a month?
don't know. I guess because like if you
crazy.
had that level of money, you're assumed to put 10 grand into your kid. I don't know. I think that's stupid though. I don't think you should be paying 10 grand a month for a kid. Let the kid learn the importance of money. You shouldn't just be drawn with money his whole damn life. You gotta learn how to work for it. He's not gonna get it handed to him after he's 18. He ain't gonna get that 10,000 anymore. What's he gonna do then?
Well, and then
You're just setting him up for failure.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, man, that's
Yeah, this man's getting $10,000 a month every day or every month until he's 18, and then 18, all of a sudden he's out $10,000 a month. And like, I mean, if I had a kid and I was paying him $10,000 a month to not live with me, I'm not trying to sound mean here or anything, but I'm not really gonna care too much about that kid. Okay?
Damn.
I'm just saying it how it is. Okay. Like,
why would you? Don't you think that you would like? Okay, I'm gonna get my money's worth and be in this kid's life if I'm paying that much.
if I was gonna be in the kid's life, then I'm not paying the 10 grand, right? I thought the
Well,
whole point of
that's
10
the
grand is like you're not really in their
Well,
life.
because he divorced the kid's mom. So that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Like you can't just like get half custody, like take her on the weekend,
Right? Or even more so, like the mom take her on the weekends. If it's gonna cost that much for them not to be together, that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it just make more? Oh fuck, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's bad out here.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Jesus.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I lost a piece. I think was this holding that in place? This came off too.
Let me see the Pictoton. There's a piece right here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. I think this goes right here.
In which I was trying to get, like, I think I need to move all of those black pieces over by one dot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what we have. Where is it?
Fuck, man.
There you go.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Hold on. Before you do that, I gotta put. I'm pretty sure this goes right here. Can you look at the picture and tell me if that's right there?
The little gray deal?
Yeah. Is there a little gray deal right there?
Yeah, like it's holding up, like, I guess, like some kind of... Yeah, those
Okay.
deals.
All right. Yeah. Perfect. We're back.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, as opposed to someone spending $10,000 a month for a kid, like you said, a kid that's not going to live with you, why not just have the kid live with them, as opposed to awarding that much money?
Well, I think that's the whole point. Like, I think in the court, they're like, the kid is not going to be in a good household if he's living with this dude, right? That's what the court argument is about. That's why they go to court, is to determine where the kid is going to thrive the most. And if it's not going to be with one of them, it's like, one of them's going to be abusive or not be able to take care of the kid, by what they presented to the judge, then they have to pay, some of that money. But if, like, they're both equal, then it's going to be split custody.
Well, if they're both equal, then why does it cost $10,000? I don't think the other lady is pulling in that kind of a salary. So
No,
then...
it's not just about salary. It's about how much can you take care of the kid, right? If the dad is working all the fucking time, he can't take care of a kid. Yeah, he's got $10,000 a month to put towards a kid, maybe more. But if he can't be there for his kid, if he can't go to his kid's recital, he can't go to his kid's...
A nanny could.
Yeah, but that's not the same, man. You need your parent to be there.
Eh. Do you?
Yes! Yes, you need your parent to be there, man.
I don't know, man.
It's not just about the money, okay, is the point. They don't go to court just for money. I mean, maybe the mom is, but...
Yeah, dude, come on.
But, like, what they're explaining to the judge is that it's more than just money. Because if it was just money, then yeah, they'd just give it to the rich guy, of course.
That's all I'm saying, man. Like, if it's gonna cost that much, just let the kid live with him, man. Like, gosh.
I don't know, it feels like he had a really shitty lawyer or the wife had a really good lawyer. Because if he wanted the kid, there's no reason that the kid should be with the mom. If he has that much money to spend on the kid and he wants the kid. It sounds to me like he, in the court case, was pretty much proved to not be interested in having the kid.
Well, he did get held in contempt, so maybe he wasn't very
exactly.
cooperative.
So it sounds like he could have performed a little bit better
Yeah.
in the court case. So that's really what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he just didn't have a good lawyer or didn't do what his lawyer said and ended up losing the court case, and now he's out $10,000 a month.
Yeah, which is...
But I mean, if I had a kid I certainly would not want him to be in a household of someone who was held in contempt of court. I can say that for certain.
Well, but I mean, you don't know. We don't know why. You know, maybe he's just
Well,
like.
it don't matter. You be respectful to what the judge says. Man.
What if the judge is like really mean though? You know.
Too bad.
Everybody doesn't deserve respect. Is that what you're saying? Like just because they're a judge, like they.
They're judging your life, man. You have to respect them.
Well, no, I'm not saying.
Fucking choice.
I'm not saying it's not a good idea to respect them by any means, but I don't know. What am I saying? What am I? Am I just being contrarian just for the sake of it?
Maybe. Who knows?
I think that's
Are
what's
these
going on.
in the line? Maybe. I'm just saying, you're just like even if you think the judge is being rude, even if he is being rude, even if he's like just unequivocally just being a rude guy,
Yeah.
it's like it just shows blatant stupidity.
To not like just play
to
ball.
not just sit down and just be like, yes, judge, you know.
Yeah,
Because I mean, you got someone on the phone, right, at work, and they're being an asshole, right? Are you gonna snap back at them and make the situation worse, or are you just gonna say, okay, sir, let's calm down.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really sorry that I can't get you your no tax due, but if you'd be willing to pay the $47,000 with me over the phone today, I'd be happy to get it for you. You know, or hey, let me go talk with my supervisor to see if I can accept this really quick. You know, it's like you're being an asshole, but you're not just gonna make the situation worse by being like, you're being an asshole, shut the fuck up. You know, you just sit down and take it, man. Just how it's gotta be sometimes.
Too often in life, it's gotta be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's wearing me down, man. It really is.
It does. It does wear you down. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Anyways, we got nothing to talk about here, folks. So we are.
Yeah, we're winging it this morning.
We're strapped for content,
Yeah.
as they say. I don't think anyone's ever said that. But got a couple of situations that happen at work that we can address the viewers here to get their opinions on.
All right.
So first
we'll
thing,
have to tread delicately here.
there is no delicate treading. I'm going balls deep right here.
Oh man! All right, I'm not liable. I'm not part of this. Oh, I don't know, man. I need my job. You know, I don't want to.
Look, it's not going to be an issue. Okay, I'm just stating the facts. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm just saying the facts. If they got a problem with the facts, then you know maybe they shouldn't have those be the facts. You know what I mean? Change what you're doing if you don't like the facts, right? Anyways, so let's say hypothetically you're working at a place. And the supervisor asks for a volunteer or multiple volunteers to do something. And you have two people that volunteer. Two people say, hey, I would be willing to do that for you, Mr. Supervisor or Miss Supervisor or whatever. And then the supervisor decides to only thank one of those two people. Do we think that is ethical, legal, or should be allowed? Thoughts on that?
Was one of the people already gonna be doing that regardless of if a volunteer was asked for or not?
I think you're getting into the details there. I think,
that's a very crucial part.
I mean, I don't really think it's that important, but yes, maybe one of the volunteers, you know, was already going to be doing the thing that was being asked to do. But again, that really doesn't matter. I don't feel like
that's a very crucial part.
I don't feel like that's an important piece of information. Really, at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying, man? I mean, though,
because like, what's so hard about it? Like, okay, just say thank you. You know, just thank everyone. You know, like okay, sure, they were already going to do it, but now they're definitely going to do it. You know, they're not going to like try to get out of it somehow.
You can't do it twice if you're already.
Do it twice as good. You know, there you go. Doing it twice as good.
Oh man, that was so fucking awkward too. Just looking at that because I knew nobody was gonna say anything, and it was just gonna sit there in the ether.
It's really crazy, man. Here I am just out here, just asking for a simple thank you for all the hard work I do around here, and they can't even say thank you. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It would really make for a long weekend though. To like, did you? Well, I'll ask you about that later. Yeah.
So let us know down in the comments below. Do you think that the supervisor should only thank one volunteer when 2 people volunteer to do something? And do you think that it matters if one of those people is already going to be doing it? Does that change anything?
I think so.
I just don't think so. I don't see how it's relevant. You just be polite. Like it's not hard to say thank you. You know? It's like, how is it like, okay, maybe you don't even really think that the person needs to be thanked, but just do it anyway. You know, it doesn't hurt anything. It's not like you're like causing a problem by just saying, hey, thanks, appreciate you. You know, unless you don't appreciate them, in which case, you know, maybe you should address that, right? Maybe you should talk to the person, be like, hey, I don't appreciate you because you're a fucking loser and I don't like your attitude. You know, something like that.
I think that, like, you kind of, you don't leave a lot of room for, like, nuance or in between. Yeah, there's not really, it either is or it isn't.
Exactly.
And it's, like, all the way.
Yeah.
When it is. And, like, I don't know, some
Glad you
situation.
understand.
Yeah, but, like, every situation isn't that, though, man. You gotta make room for the...
Nope.
For the gray.
No gray room, as they say. No groom.
But, like... But that would be for your own benefit, though.
Groom? Grooming someone?
Well, no, like... accepting nuance or, like, you know, that middle ground in some instances, because... Like, granted, even if you don't, and, like, it's cool for you, but, like, most people don't operate like that. So, I mean, if you're, like, especially, like, when you're trying to, like, coexist, you know... With,
Whoa. Who said anything about coexisting?
Well, so then, like, what's the end goal? To just, like, bend everybody to your whim?
Yes.
But what if that's not possible?
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, man.
There's only one way to find out.
That's pretty freaking nuts, man.
What? Trying to make the world my oyster?
Well, I mean, like...
Isn't that crazy?
Well, but then, too, like, the only people that do end up doing that are the people that attempt to. So, I mean, I guess I could respect that in that regard. But, you know, it doesn't usually work out.
No one's done it right, you know what I mean? Gotta be the first to prove them all wrong.
I'm having a hard time locating this middle piece here. Like that shaped chair? You see it? You see what I'm talking about? Like this dealie?
Yeah, it's, is it this?
Is it?
It's one of these two. Are these the same thing? I think it's this one right here, but it might be this one.
Okay, and see that?
And you can see what the piece is up at the top?
Yeah, it looks like this.
Let me see it.
Up top, but then in the middle, how does that look? How does this turn into a chair?
What a professional do it.
Like, I mean, like a... Oh, I think I just did it.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it.
It doesn't look right.
It looks absolutely perfect.
Alright, well, I gotta love it.
Alright, next situation. Alright. Let's say you are a supervisor boss, someone who looks over someone else and tells them what to do, and you decide to give them work that has to be done by the end of the day at 4:53 on a Friday. Okay? And end of the day is 5 o'clock, so that's, you're giving someone 7 minutes to do a task on a Friday.
Now, okay.
Okay, should that be legal?
Okay, now, was it specifically this needs to be done before day's end? Was that...
Yes.
Those were the exact words?
Those were not the exact words, but it was heavily implied. The exact words were, I'm going to send this to you, can you work it right now?
Oh.
At 4:53.
Oh.
So, I mean, I thought it had to be done by the... Maybe it didn't have to. But I was under the assumption that it needed to be done by the end of the day.
That is heavily implied.
Yeah.
If that's the verbiage.
Yeah. So should that be legal, or should people be prosecuted for that?
Now, see, again...
Can I take my supervisor to the court of law?
See, that's a very, drastic measure.
Is it? I feel like it's a pretty drastic crime, you know? 4:53 on a Friday? Like, come on, man. What the hell?
Were you able to do it?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty easy.
What?
Yeah, no, that wasn't the problem. Got it done in about 2 minutes. But still.
Oh, man.
I don't care how easy it is. Shouldn't happen. Should not happen. Like, if you need something done at 4:53 on a Friday, do it yourself. Okay? I'm just gonna say it. Alright? Maybe it's controversial. Maybe people aren't gonna agree with me. But I think you should just do it your damn self.
Damn, dude. I'm not touching that. I got bills to pay.
You got bills.
Oh shit, man! What a day.
What do you mean? We're like 20 minutes in, dude. We got another hour and a half of this.
Yeah. No, I mean just how the day turns out sometimes is
Did you expect something else when you showed up
wacky.
today?
I never know what to expect, honestly. I was halfway kidding when I asked if you were on the ceiling when you opened the door, but like.
Oh yeah, we gotta tell them about that.
Yeah.
So every time Big D has come over, or most of the time Big D has come over, I've opened the door very slowly and like creepily, like make it squealy. And I always have the lights off to make it just as spooky as possible. And I'm always hiding behind the door because how else am I going to open it? But I've always told Big D that one of these days I'm going to open the door and I'm not going to be behind it. It's going to be the scariest thing ever, right? Imagine walking into a house, lights are off, doors opening, no one's behind the door. Or like, how did the door open? Why are the lights off? Like, you're just creeped the hell out, right? It'd be super scary. So anyways, it was the last time you came over, right? The last time you came over, I was not behind the door. And we'll just leave it at that, folks. We'll leave it to the viewers to decide how I was not behind the door. I was not behind the door. So this time when I opened the door, I was behind it. But Big D didn't know that I was going to be behind it. So now he's always going to be guessing. Where am I? Like, behind the door?
Yeah, under the door.
Under the bed? Who knows?
Behind me somehow.
That's going to be so good. I got to do that one. Holy snap.
I probably would just turn back around and walk out of here. I'm like, okay. We'll try this again.
Show up behind you. Hey, where you going, man? What's going on? That'd be great. So yeah, that was a good time. You always gotta keep them guessing. Like I always say. Well, I don't always say this, but like I told Big D one time, I like to make people feel like they're in a movie. That's what it's all about. People feel like they're in a movie. They're gonna be questioning their life. They're gonna be like, "What is going on? Is this real life?" And I feel like that's the greatest feeling of all.
Oh, to not know?
No.
Oh.
Just to feel like you're in a fantasy,
Well, I mean, that's a good segue. You lost some time.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, how did I forget about this? I'm not sure where it happened, okay? So, every day when I wake up, right, I don't set an alarm. I set a timer, okay, because I'm weird like that, okay? So, like, if I go to bed at, let's say, like, 11, I'll set a 7-hour timer.
Okay.
So it goes off at 6, right? If I go to bed at 11:27, I set a 6-hour, 33-minute timer.
Well, I mean, so is there still like a noise that happens when the timer's up? Okay.
Yeah, so it's So it's pretty much for all intents and purposes, it's the exact same thing. The problem is I don't necessarily wake up at the exact same time every single day, right? I might wake up at 6 o'clock and 37 seconds, or I might wake up at 6 o'clock and 22 seconds. The second mark is always different. Okay. So on what day was it? Was it Wednesday?
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Why were you in on Thursday, by the way?
That registration class.
Oh, okay. That was on Thursday? Okay. Anyways. So I'm waking up like normal. My alarm goes off, turn it off, crawl myself out of bed, go take my shower, walk into my room, get dressed, grab my milkshake, leave, get in my car. This is just to make things even more complicated for you. What the hell is going on here? My car's clock is not in American time. I don't even know what time zone it's in, but it's off by like 5 or 6 hours. So I hop into my car, and I look at the clock. What the hell am I missing here? Oh, I see what I'm missing. I hop in my car, and it says 12:07. And I say, well, now hold on a second. That doesn't make any sense. Because no matter what hour it is, it should not be 07. Because I need to be at work at 7 o'clock. So it should be like, 30 or 40 or 50 should be the minute. Somewhere around there. Right? It shouldn't be after the hour. So either I somehow woke up super fucking early, or I'm super fucking late. So I whip out my phone out of my pocket. I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this time correct? What's going on? Sure enough, it's 7 minutes past when I'm supposed to be at work. I'm like, huh? When the fuck did that happen? And my morning routine will fluctuate by like, maybe upwards of 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll get it. But this was 25 minutes.
But do you generally look at what time it is when you do wake up?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. This particular day I did not. But it's not like a normal thing where I always check the time. I mean, I check the time when the alarm goes off at 6. But then like sometimes I'll lay back down for a minute. And sometimes that minute turns into, a couple of minutes. Like my best guess is that I hit the alarm and then I just passed out for another 25 minutes and didn't realize it.
Damn.
But like, usually when I fall back asleep, I remember falling back asleep, and then I'm like, oh damn, and then I gotta go fast. But like this time, I just did not remember falling back asleep, so I had no haste in my morning routine. And also my girlfriend didn't say anything, so what the hell was up with that? She didn't like knock on the bathroom door and be like, hey honey, it's 6:43. You're still in the shower, is everything okay? Like...
Or maybe, when you walked out the door, you were abducted by aliens.
Why can't I be abducted by aliens in my house? Why does it have to be when I walk out the door?
I guess either way. Well, because then they would have put you back in your house, right? And then your girlfriend would have said something like, hey, what are you still doing here? Maybe that's why she didn't say anything, because you walked out the door on time. But then, as you got in your car, that's the time you lost. Like, that's the gap.
Right there.
Yeah.
And you think I wouldn't notice anything strange on my walk to my car? You don't think I'd be like, man...
Yeah, you noticed that 20 minutes were
That was when I was already in my car. Like,
right,
the walk to the car was totally normal.
So you think.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe they got you right as you were sitting in the car. Like you sat in the car.
No, I wasn't even in the car when I looked at the time, and it was 12:07. It didn't like say, 11:42.
Yeah.
And then it like blinked to 12:07. It was always 12:07. So I don't know what happened, but I don't think I was abducted by aliens. I can say that because if I was abducted, they're keeping me. Okay, 100%.
Well, maybe they need you down here.
For what? World domination?
I don't know.
I'm just competition for aliens, honestly.
Causing chaos?
I feel like I'm just competition at this point.
Competition? If they're like, intelligent beings, they would definitely have technology, like, beyond our comprehension, wouldn't you think?
Perhaps.
So then you wouldn't be able to compete with them if they've got, like, outer space technology, man.
You don't think that I would put up a fight against the aliens for world domination?
Against outer space technology that, like...
Because, like, you don't think that I could rally all the humans to be like, let's get the aliens? And
would
then
you want to
like,
do that?
We find their weaknesses.
You want to be
like,
that guy? Like, the fuck up.
I mean, that's a pretty fast route to world domination.
Well, yeah, if you help us beat aliens.
Yeah, like, I get, like, at least a free pass to presidency, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
Or, like, at the very least, a spot in local government,
Yeah, like a mayor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, you can get something for that. Saving the world? I feel like that's pretty valuable.
It's a tall order, though, man.
Yeah, hey, does it ever stop me before?
But then, on the other side of that, like, if you fail, it's not really going to be many people around to blame you for very
Exactly, right? So and it's that. Like, is it really me failing, or is it the people around me that failed? Right, because if I'm trying to get you to,
to the promised land,
follow me, and you don't, and then we all die, it's like, was that my fault? I don't think so. I think that was your bad, bro. think that was your bad. Well, I just put this together really fast.
Damn. And I'm still... So that's what I'm saying, man. Your calculations might be
Oh, no, they weren't.
a bit,
My calculations have never been wrong. But yeah, I don't think I was abducted by aliens. And if they did anal probe me, I feel like I would remember that when I was back on Earth, right? When I'd be like, oh, something's in my butt.
Isn't that their whole deal, though, to do that without you remembering? Isn't that the
Really? They don't want you to remember it? I feel like if I was probing someone's ass, I'd want to remember it.
Well, because if you're sticking something up there, you want it to stay up there, right?
Oh, they're putting stuff in there. I thought they were like just like testing it, you know, just like seeing what's in there, you know, and,
Well,
like how we do to animals, you know, or just like
Yeah.
how do buttholes work, you know.
You would think that they would want whatever's up there to stay up there for their research, you know?
But what if they weren't like putting anything up? What if they were just looking?
Just fishing around?
Yeah. Like, I mean, we do that with animals all the time. I mean, we don't shove things up their ass and keep them there. We just, like, look in there with a camera, and then we're like, wow, look at that. That connects to the stomach. Oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. And then we pull the camera out, and we send the rat on its way.
Man. If that's what they're doing, fuck them, man.
What? That's worse?
That's way worse. At least, like, be trying to, like, make some kind of fucking scientific breakthrough that's gonna help us if you're gonna be rifling around in our assholes, dude. Like, what?
Well, they don't want to help us, you know?
Yeah, well, fuck them then, dude.
What, you think them putting something in your ass is going to help us?
I would hope so in the long run. If you're gonna put something in my ass, like, I would
just
hope
be
it'll
like a tracker to be like, we must know where
beneficial
this
in
humor...
some way, or maybe even at the very least, like, hey, we can help humans, you know, future humans, you know, like, we design things that, you know, would go well with their biology, you know, but, like, no, man, don't just be looking in my ass just for your own notes, you know?
See, that's what we do to animals, though, man. Like, why would it...
Well, we need to stop doing that, because I don't care, okay? In the long run, like, if you gotta be rifling around in a cow's asshole for the answer to whatever question you have, I personally don't care. Like, I don't think that's necessary.
But the scientists do.
Well, don't, like, that's not for my benefit, man. That's not
It is, dude, because now you know how cows work.
I don't care enough. If you gotta look in their asshole, I don't care. That's not, you know, like, because, yeah, if it's not beneficial to the cow in any way, or, like, future cows, like, how we can help.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's like,
well,
this cow died of constipation.
Right, that's what I would
If we go
hope
up their
so.
ass, we can find out how to help them move their bowels. You know?
Yeah, I would hope so. That's what I'm saying. I hope that would be the end goal. Like, don't just be, oh, well, when a cow eats a blade of grass, this is what happens to it. I don't care enough for you to be violating a cow.
But do you need an end goal in mind to do it, right? Because obviously the more information you have, the better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you have to already know why you need the information to go get it. So I feel like you should just look for the information.
No, man.
You know, and then when you need it, you already have it. You don't have to go find it. Because what if, by the time we realize we need the information, all the cows are already dead? But if we had probed their ass, gotten the information beforehand, we would have been able to stop all the cows from going extinct.
If we just looked in their ass for no reason.
Maybe not necessarily their ass, right? But like if we do a full body examination, we understand how the cow works in its entirety, right? Mouth to ass, right? We understand the whole system,
Yeah.
right? Then we can help the cow in the event that there's a situation going on.
They're asking me to do things that don't make sense, man. Like, this isn't, like...
Welcome to real life. I don't know what to say.
No, where on this would I attach this piece?
You don't. It's a pool table. The balls are not attached.
This isn't a ball.
It's a pool ball. That's what it's representing.
So I'll just sit it on there, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, man.
It's so defeated.
Like, what do they want from me?
We're making a pool table, okay?
Yeah, but like these last few pieces, like this isn't very secure. Look at this.
It's not supposed to be.
Alright.
It's... Oh dear.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
dear. Oh my. Yeah, it's probably fine. Just don't touch it.
Alright.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
Cows' asses.
Yeah, like, what? I don't... If there's no benefit to, like, future cows...
But there might be, is the thing. Right?
No, dude, that's not enough. That's not enough to justify...
So you're on the
violating.
team of letting all the cows die when they get a disease because we won't have enough time to research the cow to save them. That's the side
There
that
would
you're
be
on.
enough time to
When
save
mad cow
future
disease
cows.
comes around. There
Mad
would not
cow
be.
disease did come around, man.
Exactly, because we investigated cows and did research on cows, we were able to stop it.
Nah, dude. See, again, that's like, it's all or nothing. And I don't think that, I think there's a middle ground to where you don't need to violate animals.
Are you really violating though? I mean, you're showing stuff up their ass. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I'd feel, you wouldn't feel pretty violated if someone just did that without your consent?
Well, I mean, they naturally just have my consent. I don't have to give it to them.
So no questions asked. Somebody comes up to you, hey man, I need to rifle around in your asshole for a bit. For science.
Yeah, I'm bending over. You tell me you're not?
No!
You're not gonna help science?
Really, fuck you and science, man.
What the heck? Come on. What if it saves someone's life, man?
Hey, man, there's other people. There's willing participants out there. Like,
And if everyone thought like you, there wouldn't be.
well, that. Everyone's not like me though. So there's that.
Well, everyone's not like me either.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
So maybe there aren't very
maybe-
many willing participants.
Well, fucking.
What if they gave you $20?
Nah, man.
No? Okay.
I'd need like.
What's your price?
That's what. Yeah, like, and that's where you really gotta. It definitely have to be like a few thousand, I think.
That's it? You seem so adamantly against, rifling in the ass. I thought it was like a few milli.
Well, because at some point though,
Or
like
tens
when
of thousands.
no, at some point though, when you go home and tell that story, when are you like, like if you're like, yeah, this guy offered me $6,000 to rifle around in my ass, and I said no, like I think my wife would be pretty upset. So it's like, at some point, when are you just being prideful? You know what I mean, as opposed to. And then, like, what's your pride really worth? Like, I think...
Only a few $1,000s?
I think so, man. Because, like, you could do a lot with $6,000. You could go on a vacation, You could fucking,
You could root around in someone's ass.
Yeah. And see, I don't know, but I'm not going to be like, it would definitely be $1 million. Like, it definitely would be a lot lower than $1 million. But, yeah, I think it would be a little difficult to...
Pass that up?
Yeah, like
Pass
$6,000
up
for
like
a
that.
cavity search, I mean,
Do you have a time limit, though? Like,
well, that's it, and I was just going to ask, like, is the guy, like, wearing gloves, or is this just, like, just a random guy on the street with, like,
probably not.
with his bare hands,
Probably not hand. I was thinking more just, like, camera.
Oh, well, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
$6,000? Yeah, that's not, like... I'm thinking, like, you're talking about, like, somebody using you as a hand puppet,
What the fuck?
But, yeah, for, like, a medical exam, yeah, I think $6,000. I don't think that's, like, putting a price tag on my dignity,
And I am currently working on the toilet.
Oh, how about that?
We made the, I don't know if you folks remember this from the episodes prior, but what the hell is going on here? Oh, jeez.
I thought you said that because we were talking about butt stuff.
Nope.
Oh.
But that is a great segue.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
No, I said that because many episodes ago we were talking about the working toilet in this Lego set. How many of you remember that?
I don't think I remember that.
You
That was
remember
the
that?
last time?
There's a working toilet. It was a long time ago.
Oh. Huh.
Way back when we first started, we were building the pipes for the poop to go down.
Yeah.
And you definitely laughed at it. So.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we got wheelchairs and working
Oh,
toilets. in
man,
this Lego
yeah.
set.
I saw a person in a wheelchair in real life and chuckled a little bit. So, like, I'm
We
probably...
did not do that, by the way.
I did, dude. Not like in front of the person. I wouldn't do that. But like just kind of, you know how like you'll see something and just kind of chuckle to yourself. Like I had a little chuckle, man.
I mean, when I chuckle to myself, it definitely makes a sound. So.
Oh well, no, I've come to have to.
You're a silent chuckler.
Well, I have to be sometimes because like I've seen a lot of ridiculous things over the years to where like okay, so one time me and my buddy we're at the East Gerbs and we're waiting on the taxi and this old lady, well she wasn't that old, she might have been like 40, so I mean she was old to us at the time, but she slipped on a puddle with her groceries and all her groceries spilled out her bag and she fell on the ground. so in an attempt to like not, you know, laugh in her face, my buddy, he was really slick. Because this will tell you how long ago this was. He turned around and pretended like he was using the payphone. So as not to laugh in front of everyone, which made me laugh even harder.
So you're just standing there.
No,
not even talking to your friend because he's on the phone.
Yeah.
Laughing your ass off at someone who just slipped.
No, I didn't. I ran into the store in the greeting card aisle and started laughing.
Okay.
But no, but yeah, that moment.
You should have just stayed out there. Like,
No, I wasn't.
Chatted.
I wasn't gonna.
So like, yeah, I was laughing at you, lady. What about it?
No.
You made my day better, man. You got a problem with that? You got a problem making people's lives better? Well, I don't personally. I like improving people's lives. You know, you just gotta take the moral high ground, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. But no, just like times like that, like
Is this? Are they gonna use this? No, this isn't toilet paper.
A little easier not to laugh.
I'm making the toilet paper holder.
Is there actual toilet paper? Is there Lego toilet paper? That's got to be fucking rough, man.
I mean, it's actually not that rough. This is what they're using as a. This is the piece.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
So okay, all right. Here's the question though: are you gonna put it on with the flap facing forward or from behind?
They say forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are. Lego is team forward.
Flap forward. What is your guys' stance on that? Is this a flap forward?
I don't really care. I think if you have a pet, you do flap backward, and I think if you don't have a pet, you do flap forward in general. But like at the end of the day, if the flap's backward, like I don't fucking care. I can still use it. It's not like I'm like it's back. How do I use it? What do I do? Oh, the toilet paper is broken. Oh. You know, it's like it's just fucking toilet paper, man.
Yeah.
It's not making a big deal about it.
I didn't know that was a thing until I got with my lady. Like I didn't know people had a preference on that.
What's your lady's preference?
Forward.
Forward.
Yeah.
I think most, if you don't have a pet, I think most people say forward.
Yeah.
The argument for backward is that, like, if your pet comes into the bathroom and starts hitting the toilet paper, if it's forward, the whole thing comes undone. But if it's backward,
you can
it doesn't. Yeah. Doesn't come undone.
The more you know. But yeah, man, I don't have a preference.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, it's just toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, most of the time in our house, we don't even put it on the fucking roll. We just have it sit on the counter and then we just grab it.
Which is way easier.
Yeah. I don't know why there's a roll, like, honestly. But.
For guests.
Well, they can't grab off the counter or their arms too short
but,
or some
if
shit?
you notice, everything that you do that's like, not really necessary, it's usually like just so it'll look good in case someone shows up.
Look, I don't know about that one.
I'm telling you, man, that's what it is ultimately, is for guests.
Okay, so when you're a guest going to someone else's house, do you want to see it? Because then, like, does it really matter? Because then if you're just doing it for the guests, then why does your own opinion matter on whether it's up or down?
I think that'll have to be a question for when we have a lady on again. Because, yeah, to me it doesn't, stuff like that.
Yeah, you
like,
walk into someone else's bathroom.
Yeah, no, because you're in there, like, literally, when you think, especially, like, toilet paper, you're literally about to wipe your ass with it. So, like, I mean, what does it matter?
I mean, some people wipe other things, you know what I mean?
Well, but I'm saying...
Like wiping the toilet seat?
Well, yeah, that too.
Maybe washing your hands?
But with toilet paper.
You gotta dry them afterward, right?
Not with toilet paper, man. That would be a waste of toilet paper. And then you would still have, like, little wet bits of paper in between your fingers.
Wait, what do you dry your hands with?
A towel?
A towel?
Yeah.
You just use a towel every single time you go to the bathroom.
Well, it's the same towel that I shower with. Or I dry off with after a shower. I don't use a towel.
The towel that you wipe your poopy hands on after you shower.
My hands aren't poopy because I wash them.
There was probably poop on them, though.
No, I mean...
What if you miss a spot?
No, dude, because we have a bidet.
You've never missed a spot?
Well, yeah. In life, but, like, not in recent history, no. We have a bidet.
Alright, man.
It's fucking amazing. Like, you only need to wipe, like, twice. And the second
What do
time...
you mean? I don't usually wipe more than twice.
Well, you've never had the mud butt?
I mean, yeah, but that's, like, really rare.
Or, like, if you don't have a lot
like...
of time to poop and you pinch it off too early?
Yeah, well, I always have time to poop. It's like, you know, it's like on my calendar, you know.
Oh, well, right, yeah, you schedule your poops.
Yeah, like a normal person.
I definitely don't have a normal poop schedule, though. You know, most times, I poop preemptively. Like, I poop just so...
You're a preemptive pooper.
Yeah, I poop just so if I'm... Like, I don't have to end up pooping in situations that I wouldn't want to poop in. You know what I mean? So, like, okay, for instance, if we have, like, a meeting or a class, you know, I'll try to make sure I poop, like, at least 20 or 30 minutes before then, so that in the class, I don't end up having to poop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, I poop preemptively. Like, I try to at least poop a little bit, you know, every few hours. Just so I don't... Because that's the worst feeling, man, to be somewhere and have to poop, but, like, you can't.
Am I missing something? I am. I mean, usually I just don't poop. Right?
Nah, dude, that hurts, man.
Well, it hurts when you poop, too.
No.
No?
No.
That's just me?
Yeah, man, it's not supposed to hurt.
Alright. My bad. Alright, we have the flusher. Look at that. Do we have a working toilet? So yeah, we'll try the poop. The poop goes in. Let me flush. Oh, man. Working toilet. In we go. There you go, folks. That's what we've been waiting for.
Wait, it flushes?
Yeah, watch this. So you got your poop. Okay. Make sure the thing's up. Oops, I missed. My hands are not a child's. Okay, you put it in the toilet. You're probably able to see this on the camera. But I just flushed.
Why, man? Why, Lego?
What do you mean, why?
Why is that necessary?
Why do they have a wheelchair, man? Because it's fun. It's fun. There you go, Jennifer. I just sneezed on cam.
Oh, has she been waiting for you to...
Well, it happened one time, and she said it was the funniest thing ever. And she's been wanting it to happen ever since. So there you go. You can clip it. There you go. Finally happened, folks.
Man.
The second sneeze of destiny. What are we at? Time on this? Can you read it?
Fuck no, man. Not from
You
here.
gotta get better eyeballs, dude.
Yeah, my eyes suck.
Oh!
And they're getting worse by the day.
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Oh. We got anything else to talk about? Anything interesting that happened this week? Other than getting kidnapped by aliens, that didn't happen?
I mean, fuck, I had COVID.
You did?
Yeah, apparently.
And I didn't.
Yeah, apparently you're immune to COVID.
Or I got the vaccine. You know what I mean?
I did too.
Oh. I guess I'm just better at the vaccine than you.
Right.
Gotta get good, loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, yeah, man.
Man.
I've had COVID. No, just once since I've gotten vaccinated. I don't think I.
What would you say that you had it before and after that?
Oh, like as in which time was worse?
Yeah.
It was about the same.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, it's a lot like having a cold, but like
The sink. That's the sink.
just like maybe 2 or 3 times worse.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
what I've been heard. It's just like a really bad cold.
Yeah, it's a super bad cold, but then like the fatigue is what gets me, man, because like you're so tired that like you wonder, like at least I wonder, like, man, am I gonna wake up if I go to sleep this time? Like, because like you'll sleep for, I slept for like 6 or 7 hours. You're still just laying there in like a pool of your own sweat, you know, and
Pull of your own feces.
snot. And, well, no, I don't poop to bed.
You're so boring.
I did faint and dunk my head on the counter though. That was kind of scary. Because I stood up too quick, and I felt dizzy, and then I was holding on to the sink, and then the next thing I knew, the back of my head was hurting really bad, but that's because I was laying on the bathroom floor.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was kind of scary. That was really scary. Actually.
Was there any blood though?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, my head just hurt for a few days.
Yeah, it's so sad.
But yeah, no, I didn't bleed or anything.
I did manage to do like a legendary 14-hour sleep on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
I think I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and I woke up at 4 p.m. So that was pretty impressive.
Did you have a headache?
No,
Sometimes
I just
when you sleep,
went to
too
bed
much, it
and then I
hurts.
just woke up at 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. Okay. And then then I had to go to work. That was Saturday night. And I had, was it Friday night? That might have been Friday night.
Well, last week.
Because I still had a night to fix it, right? So yeah, it had to have been
Wait, to fix what?
fix my sleep schedule. Because obviously I woke up at 4. Like I couldn't go to bed in 6 hours at 10. That would have been horrible. So I had a day to fix it. So it must have been Friday night, or I guess Saturday morning. I guess went to bed at 2, and then I woke up at 4. And yeah, it's a good time. Good times. Good times all around. Felt great though. You ever had like a 10-hour sleep, 14-hour sleep, and you're just like, damn.
No, when
I
you
needed
sleep
that.
that much, like that's a headache, man. You can sleep too much.
Really, I've never slept too much. You gotta do the 24-hour sleep, man. That's where it's at.
I mean, back in my teenage years when I was like into drugs pretty heavy, but that's a different kind of sleep. Yeah.
Why are they making this toilet like yellow and orange? I think that's a horrible color combination. Why are they doing that?
I got a lot of whys as like, why do you need a working toilet at all? You know.
Otherwise your apartment would kind of be stinky, right? Or your house if you own a home.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
It'd be a little stinky. Then someone comes over to hang out and they gotta smell your poop. I mean, what if you have extra stinky poops?
Do Lego people poop?
Oh, we're talking about Lego people? I thought we were talking in general.
Oh. So wait, what was the question then?
Do you really need a toilet? What do you even need a toilet for? That's what you said, right?
Well, I meant like in terms of a Lego working.
I mean,
toilet.
what is Lego but a simulation of life?
Whose life?
These guys' lives.
They're running around with like flamethrowers and shit, man.
Yeah.
That's not real life.
Well, I mean, it's fantasy, you know. You ever watched a movie before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that, you know.
Oh, like we're building a movie set.
No, we're just building a fantasy, you know. Not everything that is a simulation of life has to be real, you know.
Fair enough.
You be getting inspired by true events, though. That's always the best when you see that on the movie. Like, oh, inspired. Not based on. Inspired.
Well, that just yeah, that means
wouldn't everything be inspired?
they
by true
took a
events?
true story and lied a bunch. Is what that means. It's like this is we started as a true story, but we made it better.
No, what it means is that there was a story out there that was proven to be false, but it was more interesting to be true. So they just made it true.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now working with gas. Oh, man. This is just like... You know, Lego,
They lost me.
you know how to make toilets. Let me tell you right here. Because I was wondering, I was like, how are they going to make the toilet unflush? Because it's like kind of against gravity, you know, when it's not in flush position. And classic Lego, they have just the easiest little system ever that just unflushes the toilet when you're not flushing it. Classic Lego.
Yeah.
How do they do it? How do they do it, man?
Toilet construction.
I mean, they just blow you away. Oh, now they've told me to put 2 pieces of poop in the toilet. And they have... wait, is this isn't over yet, is it? Okay. They're just showing how it works in my graphic that I'm looking at. You don't see it, but in case you were so stupid to realize you weren't building a toilet, they show you how it works. So there you go. Toilets. Toilets, everybody. Toilet. How you doing over there? Oh, you doing pretty good.
I'm lost.
In the sauce? Sauce Lawson?
Yeah, man.
Lost sauce?
I don't know what they want from me. And
It's gonna be okay, man.
it's pissed me off.
Whoa! Whoa! What do you mean? What do you mean, man? I thought he was gonna be pooping you off.
No, man. Cause like,
What?
Yeah, like what? This doesn't look like that. Like, I mean, am I missing like
Yeah,
8
it
of
goes
these? I
this
need
way.
like, oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah. How does it go?
Oh,
It looks
so
like
then
this
I'm
is
gonna
this one,
attach
huh?
like 2 of them together.
Did you do this right?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Boom, bam. Does it say times 2? No.
Yeah, it does.
How does it say times 2? How do you do 2 of these then?
I guess.
Because these obviously go like this.
Yeah, so I got to do another one. I just
But
gotta-
like it's backwards.
Is it?
Okay, here we go. This one goes like this. You think? Maybe? Look it up. No?
Like, what do they want? What do they fucking want?
Okay, so you did that. That's great. You did that. I mean, that looks right. And they say they want 2 of them. But, like, this doesn't... Well, you made this one backwards, right?
Oh, did I?
Oh, no. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, so this one, it's supposed to go... Aha!
Oh, shit, Lego.
There it is. I found
Oh
it.
shit, Lego.
We need
okay, a little.
Yeah, you got the here it is.
Little
Right here,
majigger.
right here. Yeah. See what I'm saying with the Lego, dude? They go crazy with it. Like as soon as you start doubting them, then you find it and you're like, damn, look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, this guy's completely glassed in there now.
That's what they call in the Lego community stud. No. What do they call it? Stud? No. They call it snot.
Snot.
Yeah, because it's not. The studs aren't on top. So studs not on top, S-N-O-T. It's snot. So that's a snot tactic right there, folks, for all you Lego stands out there. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm kind of like a big Lego guy myself. I don't know.
Yeah.
You do that about me, but kind of like Legos. Anyway, so we're going to wrap this one up here. We appreciate you coming out, probably.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. We
Unless you don't want to drop by.
we appreciate it.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Make sure you clip that sneeze. Of course. What was the timestamp on there? Who knows? We certainly don't. But it's always been good hanging out with you guys, and we will. I don't know if we're gonna have another episode because I don't know about Big D, but I'm at everything here.
Yeah,
so
we might have to reconvene next week.
We may have to. It's been a blast, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh, hey, dog jump off of bed.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Why did you shake your head?